like it.
Toddy is a man with an orange bike and a hot wife. Don't know how he convinced her to say I do. She must have been tricked, or it could have been his really big heart. Toddy, Toddy tickles. Toddy, Toddy tickles. Toddy was a hard-working young man, always dreamed he'd be talking to the world one day. And now here he is, full of wisdom and jizz. Wanna I tell him I love him in a most straight way. Toddy, Toddy tickles. Everybody, Toddy, Toddy tickles. Trish, sing it. Toddy, Toddy tickles.
Come on now.
Toddy, Toddy tickles.
Hey, welcome to the Self-Indulgence Show on Canada Laughs Ch.168, SiriusXM. We're getting right into it. Wow, what a week it's been. Just a week ago, we had Russell Peters in studio, one of the most famed comedians of all time. And now, for the second time back in our great little room here. It's
Another brown, funny person.
Yes. You have beautiful brown hair and a great tan.
Exactly.
And you really are just such a lovely lady. It's, again, the second time we've had you. You really did a lot. When we first launched the show, you gave us your time, and we've had you on the phone before. But back here, Trish Stratus. How are you?
I'm great.
You
great
look
to be
great.
back.
You look great. Are you got like a referee shirt on there? I like it. Yeah. I like it.
It's a black and white striped shirt, but a referee would be the other way. Let's be honest. You are wrong.
I'm
entirely.
wrong.
Yes.
I'm definitely wrong.
Referees wear up and down stripes.
They do wear up and down stripes. Yeah, exactly.
Right
exactly. Horizontal stripes.
I hate the shirt. I'm taking it off right now.
That was my whole goal, to tell you that your shirt looks terrible.
Oh, so good. You're so good.
It's like this reverse psychology thing here, right? Yeah, no, terrible shirt. You just got to take it off.
Do I look ugly with the shirt on?
You do. Your bra's ugly too now.
Okay, one second. Can you help me? Thank you.
Trish, how are you? You're so... Do you age?
Sometimes. I try not to, though. It's the yoga, I'm telling you.
It's all yoga.
I tell you, everything is yoga. That's the answer to everything.
1,000%.
Yoga is the answer. I got to get into yoga.
Yeah, you should. Well, there's this thing in your hand right now. Might help you out. Whoa, what is she talking about?
So, Trish Stratus.
Yes.
Has this new DVD, Blu-ray, everything. It's all out there. It's called Stratosphere Yoga.
Yep.
And it's you wearing yoga pants.
Yes.
I bought it. Is there anything else I'm supposed to do with it?
Done.
Yeah.
Check. Thank you.
Cha-ching. That's all it takes.
That's what I was going for.
So
it's actually a blank. It's blank. Yeah, there's nothing on there. It's just the cover, and the picture's really nice with me in yoga pants.
It's a pop-up DVD, the world's first ever. It's because guys pop up when they look at it. Okay, but anyway.
You didn't have to explain that one, I don't think.
No, I do, because Tommy's here. So
Tommy, I'm
doing
sorry.
it. I just did it for Tommy.
Hi. Oh.
So Trish, no, really, we might as well talk right about this right now.
Let's do it.
Let's just get right into it. Stratosphere Yoga.
Yes. Have you done yoga before?
So we have, you and I, in our friendship over the last 4 or 5 years.
I've challenged you and invited you to yoga before.
Not only have I not done yoga, and not only, I'm very disappointed in myself for not trying it.
I'm extremely disappointed.
Okay, and my wife does do it at times, but I've lost all of my workout regimen. And I used to work out consistently, religiously, probably once a day for at least 20 minutes. And I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but for busy people, it's really what I needed.
That's what I do. I know, exactly, yep.
And good, and it was mostly good for my psyche.
Yes.
Really, it like helped me feel more of a man, stronger, more confident, and I'm just so busy that not only do I not work out anymore, and I feel like
you don't feel like a man anymore.
I don't even feel like a human being. No, I feel like a seal.
You're actually a disgusting blob right now.
I look like a walrus.
I don't like this.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Fix it.
We do. I haven't cut my hair. I'm letting myself go.
You smell. We talked about that earlier.
I don't wear deodorant.
Yes. Why don't you wear deodorant? Why? Why?
I always believe that in this world we should like someone for their natural pheromones.
Okay.
And if someone can't accept me for my disgusting old man smell, then you know what? They're not meant to be with me.
So why do you have an old man smell when you're not an old man? That's a mystery right there.
I drink a lot at night.
I see. And so all this is coming through the pores.
Yeah.
It's all, your orifices are leaking.
I smell like a Santa Claus would at a mall.
Okay. I'm going to say, let's go ahead and get you some deodorant. Listen, I know there's the whole thing about aluminum in deodorants, things like that, which is bad for you. So I have this thing that I use. It's a crystal. I know you're looking at me like I'm not going to tell you.
No, I appreciate this.
And you put the spell on you. No, but it's a crystal, and you wet it, and then you put it under your arms, and it's the best, most effective thing I've ever tried in my life.
Organic deodorant.
It's like, It's
All right.
It's a natural way to deodorize.
Do we both have to take off our shirts to see how we apply it?
Yeah, I brought a stick right now. Let's all take off our shirts and put on some deodorant. This is actually an intervention. Your group here has said, come in today, please, and you need to get rid of this smell.
Yeah, we're starting with deodorant, and then we're taking you to a yoga class.
Exactly. You cannot be a disgusting, smelly blob anymore, Todd.
Yeah, well, despite my look, my aesthetics, and the way I smell, thank God no one's around me except for the room here.
Yeah.
And people listening don't have to be a part of this. But you have always said that yoga really saved your life. And because you had a terrible back at some point, you crushed yourself during a wrestling maneuver.
Yep.
And then you started yogurt. You had some yogurt
hungry.
and did yoga. Yeah. And next thing you know, you're perfect. No, but really, it is that healing.
I mean, that's how I became such a believer in it, because I saw the effects on myself. Like you said, I had the herniated disc from wrestling, and it was debilitating, and I was possibly looking at surgery or hanging up my boots. Did the yoga, and in 3 months, it was crazy. That's all I did was, and I had done rehab too. I'd done rehab, nothing helped. I did 3 months of yoga and completely reversed the damage. So I was sold. So when I retired in 2006, I opened up the yoga studio because that was my way of spreading the message. I'm like, you guys got to try this. It was like, this thing you do for 1 hour a day makes you this awesome person. I mean, it makes you fit. It takes away the stress, et cetera, but it makes you approach life and just in a whole different way. Like, you see things so clear. You're just aware of you're living in the present, and it's amazing because no one stops to disconnect during the day, and no one gives themselves one-on-one time with themselves. So, some people do.
Yeah. Every night at about 11:30 when my wife falls asleep.
Girls got yoga, guys have masturbation.
I did stop myself. I was like, wait a second. In this room.
It's called pornhub.com.
But you're still connected to something.
And just so you know, you can actually get women doing yoga and as well having sex at the same time.
Well,
so I mean, listen.
Best of both worlds. And so I'm like, my DVD, it's the same thing. No.
You want to sell millions and millions of copies.
Here.
Actually, no, that way it will just get put on one of these porn sites for free and you'll make no money.
Zero. Forget it.
That's no, exactly.
No, but the yoga practice is what really just enhanced my life, made me a better human being, I guess you could say, overall. And then this DVD was like, yeah.
Does it really, it actually makes you a better human being?
Things like when I was, so I was doing this 300 days of the year, I was on the road with the WWE, and missing a flight would be like, oh God, and like, oh, I'm mad, and you would just deal with things in a certain way. When I had the yoga in my life, this 300 days was like, it's manageable for some reason, and missing a flight, it's no problem. I'll
so
get
it does bring upon zen to you. It doesn't just make you flexible and more relaxed at that moment, but for the rest of your day, you're a little more chill.
Completely. It really makes you, and you have more of an open mind, and you're kind of just like ready to accept things, and that's just what it does. And I do a 20-minute practice every morning just to start my day. And if I do a workout later on, it's a bonus, but if I don't, I've done this 20 minutes, I've moved, and I've just sort of set myself off, in the right direction in the morning. And so this DVD, and it was I've been doing yoga for about 10 years, and this DVD was like the strength training element was something that's important as well. So I combined the two and made this really kind of kick-ass routine that is really, it's great. It breaks down all the body parts, and it's probably the most effective workout I've ever done because it combines the both worlds. So
Stratosphere Yoga, obviously Trish Stratus is target and tone every muscle group in only 10 minutes a day, which I love the convenience part of it.
Well, like you said, you go, you're laughing out 20 minutes. I'm not laughing. If you do 2 sections of that, you've done 20 minutes and it's great. You know what I mean? Throw in 10 minutes. It's so easy. That's what I started doing.
It's very rare that a woman will say, all you need is 10 minutes and you'll be fine. It's okay. Yeah. Most are like, we need at least a half an hour, and that's just the beginning part. Oh man, I'm tired. But no, really, I think it's amazing that you're doing this. What I like about it is you see a lot of these people who sell DVDs, workout routines, all this kind of stuff. And a lot of people fear them, the regular layman, the guy like me, because you know what? It's just out of our reach. We're never going to have abs like those guys.
Like
and we're never,
the PX90 guys, they're jacked. They're like, you too. But I don't look like you, and I can't do 700 pull-ups like you're doing. And not, it's like, it's not going to happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you made this where every person can now seriously do this. This is within your reach. This is something you can accomplish. And we're not going to completely stress you out doing it, and we're also not going to break your back doing it.
Right, and here's the cool thing is the strength training moves that I put in there. So every yoga pose is paired with a strength training move. You'll recognize this stuff from your gym, because this is me as the athlete and the gym rat who came and was creating. This is the gym rat's approach to yoga, I guess you could say. But like being in the gym, I want to work. Look, yoga bodies are skinny, and the yoga booty is a farce. There's no such thing. Yogas, they lose their butt. You'll go to yoga class, you look at them, they're just skinny. So the strength training, they like squats and the push-ups, all that's important because you got to build that muscle back up. So that's why I put that in there. So you'll recognize these things. You'll be like, oh, this is a tricep extension that I do at the gym. And you recognize, when you're pulling, you're doing a lat movement, you're moving for your back. So these things are things you do at the gym, but you're doing the yoga flow. So you're like it's like a subtle way of sneaking in the zen in your life.
So a lot of core there too?
Tons
good
of
stuff.
core.
Yeah, good stuff for the core.
It's all different sections. So there's one that focuses all on legs. There's something that focuses all on biceps. And then there's a whole core, like abs and core section. It is killer. It's like pretty awesome. I put that routine together, and it was like I've been choreographing it for months, and I've been doing it over and over again, and it was just like awesome. And I did the video, and you'll see me. And I don't even like I'm like I don't lose breath through it. And then I went away from it a little bit and came back to it. I was like, oh my god, this is so hard. But you get better. The great thing about yoga is that it progresses, right? And your core reacts like that too. You know how when you do push-ups, you can do like 5. If someone sucks, they do 5, and then next thing you know, they can do 7 though. Then they can do 9. Like it's a progression of like that's what squats do. That's what pull-ups do, and that's what push-ups do. So does yoga.
You build your muscle mass. You build your flexibility.
You build practice.
Wow.
And it's in your reach.
At some point, you're just an X-Men.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
You can do whatever.
And you're the P90 guy.
You can be that guy too. Well, I mean, it's really great because I guess you just want to help out everybody.
Yeah.
As a former wrestler and someone who's you were stronger than probably most females in the entire country in the United States. You were doing things when I used to watch you that were, I mean, what could you press like 400 pounds? Like what could you over your shoulders? What could you, because you were lifting ladies that were bigger than you. Yeah. It's insane that you were doing that stuff.
I didn't do like for reps. I didn't lift them for reps or anything.
Yeah. But still, you have to body slam some chicks. Yeah,
completely. You get you strong, and it's all core activated, and it's all, it's, yeah.
Do you flip one of those in the stratosphere yoga at all? Like where you're just doing a nice routine and all of a sudden this one lady just walks by.
The demo lady in the back, I just go over and like do a spine buster.
100%, or like a leg drop. That'd be the best.
It's an Easter egg in there.
There's a few in there. Is there? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see. I like that. Track number 48, the mysterious one.
Exactly.
Good stuff. Well,
yeah, it's cool. You know, it's good.
Yeah.
You'll like this because the gym person will recognize these movements. You'll find it accessible. There's a guy doing it in there who's incredible.
Is he good looking?
He's really cute. He's got really good muscle build. And
how's his butt?
Let me tell you something. His butt is great.
Okay.
So you'll enjoy that because
I can get a butt back at 41. Yeah. Is it possible to get a butt back? Because mine is sloped down.
Squat it out. You got to squat it out. And you got to. I'm serious. This guy was like all weight training, and then he's like, oh, yoga.
Are you sure I can get my butt back? You're not just saying that.
Oh, can
you? Like if I came back in a year and I had a butt, I would do anything for you.
Oh my god, 100%.
So if I watch your DVD and I get a butt back in a year, and because I've always wanted like a good solid.
Okay, so this is your challenge. I want you to do the legs and glutes, section.
Okay.
At least 3 times a week.
Okay.
And we're gonna revisit this. Say a month.
You want to come back in a month? If you come back in a month, I will do this routine for 10 minutes, 4 days a week.
Okay, that's
for a
simple.
month.
Is
that enough? If I dedicate 40 minutes of my life to this,
perfect.
Yeah. How will we know?
How will you know?
His butt's going to be banging.
I will. I'll be honest. I'm very honest. Exactly.
Oh,
I will be. You know what I will do? I will. See, it's about addition and get away with the subtraction. What's that phrase? Addition, you know that one where you subtract something for your life and you add another thing.
Potatoes.
Yeah, that one. That one. Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna put tomatoes in my ass, and then you're gonna know that it looks firmer.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna spend 10 minutes feeling out the best tomato
and touching your potatoes.
No, I was gonna say I'll eliminate masturbation.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
For 10 minutes a day. I didn't say forever. And then what I'll do is I'll focus it on Trish Stratus' Stratosphere Yoga.
You're going to find it's the same Zen-like focus that's required, and the same sort of balance that's required for masturbation, and you'll be fine.
Maybe I'll reward myself. I'll do this first, and then I'll say, hey, honey, and then she'll be like, no, I'm tired. That's cool. I get it. She works way harder than I'll ever work. And then I'll just go downstairs in my new little office I built, and that's what I'll do.
Whatever makes you do this work.
Cause and effect. Cause is this, effect is the masturbation.
I like it. Okay, yeah. I'm glad I'm going to cause you to go masturbate.
I'm sure you've caused many men, Trish Stratus, to go masturbate.
Sir.
It always goes here on my show.
It's okay.
I know it's okay. I know.
As long as we're all comfortable.
Here, let's do the boner killer. How's mommyhood?
It's it's wonderful. He's going to be 1 already. Can you believe it? Yeah.
What's his godlike name again? It's such a beautiful name.
Maximus Stratus.
Yes, Maximus Stratus. Really, he's a Greek god. It's incredible.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's a great guy. I mean, literally, I could bring him and he'd just sit here and chill with us. He's cool.
So you get out on the road, and I know you probably have a massive press junket. You got to go to a bunch of different media outlets and talk about your DVD, and it's so cool. Where can people find it, by the way? We haven't even said that.
Amazon, Walmart, Target, TrishStratus.com. You name it, you can get it. It's out there.
Okay, go get it. When you do this stuff, though, is there a part of you going, I just miss Max. I just want to be home and holding him or bringing him with me?
Well, we're wrapping up, right?
Yeah,
That's why.
Is that why?
That's really it.
Is that why I can't have you till 6 o'clock?
I can stay till 6. What time's the show till?
Yeah, till 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I know you have a lot of stuff to do, but it must be as rewarding as yoga is. Having a child must be the most Zen-like thing in the world.
It's the best. I wouldn't call it Zen-like at all.
Okay.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's the most life-enhancing thing that I've ever had in my life. Yes, for sure. And it sounds cliche, but you say I couldn't imagine life without him for sure. I just wrapped a movie. Did you know I did a movie? movie.
What's the movie?
Oh, it's called Gridlocked.
Oh, yeah, I did. We talked about this when you're doing Fan Expo. Of course I know you did a movie. Yeah.
So that was the first time I had to actually leave Max and actually go away and go to work day by day and not be with them every single day. So that was hard. It was the first time I had to do that. But it was fine. I just, pumped in my trailer and then saw him at night. It was good.
What did you do in your trailer?
I pumped. Yeah.
There's something wrong with me. I'm 41 years old and I can't.
You're still not.
No, I can't grow up. I'm just embarrassed at this point.
And I didn't do that on purpose.
Yeah.
No. Okay. There was this thing. So they come to my trailer and they're like, "What are you doing?" So Trish is pumping, and so everyone thought I was literally like pumping up my muscles, like I'm doing like some arm work. No, I'm my boobs. I'm breastfeeding. So then on the walkies, what they do? Sorry, Tommy looked really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Scratching your arm.
Yeah, I think he was just part of him was going, man, I wish my mom was you.
And then there was when they in the movie thing they have these walkies, right? So they tell people if someone's going pee, they're not going to be like Trish is peeing right now. So over the walkies they go Trish is taking a 10-1. So then what happened is that Trish was taking a 10 moo. Was the big thing, which meant she's pumping in her trailer. A
10 moo.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, there's gonna be a rap song about that or something. It's like there's a whole celebration for weed of 420 because that's the officer's call when they're busting someone at a drug bust. Yeah, 10 moo. That's gonna just be like mothers in parks breastfeeding everywhere.
10
moo day. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, or 10-1. We'll just piss all over the place. Is that what that is? Is that a pee?
Yeah, it's
a
pee.
10-1.
Yeah.
They're so respectful.
Isn't it though?
Yeah, and here we're just like, go and take a leak. We'll be back, you fucking ass. Yeah, like no one cares here. I gotta get in the movies. Yeah.
It's a classy business.
Yeah, I'm sure. Anytime you're pumping in trailers, it must be.
Yeah, okay. Pumping in trailers. I had 3 different meanings there. That's really cool. That sentence. You got all 3 of them?
Pumping the boob.
Yep.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Pumping weights.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other pumping is if you had Reebok shoes, you'd pump the shoes.
Obviously.
I know what you're talking about.
Obviously.
Hello, jeez.
Obviously.
And anyone who's thinking sex, your mind, we need to help you out too.
Turn your radio off. No,
Trish Stratus, you're great.
Hey, last time we spoke, there was a quite memorable moment of a song. And that was something special. And I thought I might have been promised another song next time I come on. And here I am, agreed to come on the show for a song.
Roddy.
And I'm just saying.
Is this my fault?
Well,
Roddy, what happened?
Roddy and Jeff normally work together. Jeff is touring with Il Scarlet. Have you heard of Il Scarlet?
Yeah.
So it's so easy for us to blame Jeff, but really what they're doing is they're singing you a song on tour. You didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Il Scarlet every night all across the United States.
I didn't know that. That's better. Okay, that's better.
It'll be in the charts soon.
Thank you, Todd.
Roddy, I bet you can make up something in the next 15 minutes, though. I know you too well.
It'll take him 15 minutes.
I probably could. Do I have 15 minutes?
Yeah, you have about 15 minutes.
Go write a little diddly. Diddle? What do they call it in the business?
Diddly.
I'm going to go diddle myself.
Go diddle yourself. Get back to me. 15.
How's the wrestling world treating you? Are you still involved? Are you still doing your stuff? Are you completely removed from it?
Completely removed from it. Yeah, I mean, listen, WrestleMania, I will always be there for WrestleMania now as a WWE Hall of Famer. I'm part of that group, and that's like, you have a party to go to every April now. That's what we do. But you remember Lita, last time we spoke, she was in town. And
you did the Fan Expo together.
Yeah, so Team Bestie is what we call ourselves.
I love it.
Because over 30-year-old women should call themselves besties.
Oh,
right?
Yes, of course. Besties and selfies all the way.
Totally, LOL. So, OMG, it was really good. But we're doing this little tour where we're kind of, we're getting out, we're meeting the fans, and doing autograph signings is cool again. So we're going to San Antonio next weekend. We'll be in Hamilton Comic Con in October. And it's fun because you get to meet these fans and they're like, they've had their experience in their town, right? They're like, oh, last time you were here, it was when you fought this person. And so they're bringing their experiences, and it's awesome. It's been good to get out there.
Do you sell the Stratosphere yoga DVD?
This is fresh hot off the press. It just came out.
Will you bring it to some of these new fan expos and stuff? Yeah.
And I'll tell you what's cool. Listen, when I first came up with like doing this whole yoga thing, I just thought on Twitter, like, no one's going to care, right? Like, because they're wrestling fans. They don't care about it. But then I was like, okay, well, this is what I'm doing. So I'd put it out there, hashtag Stratosphere, and I'd hashtag it. And people started, like, doing things like, hey, I'm eating chicken breast tonight, hashtag Stratosphere living, and I'm taking the stairs instead of the elevator. So it kind of started resonating with people, and they were getting into their health.
You make a difference.
Yeah, and it's cool, and it's sticking. So, like, there's some Stratosphereans out there. I'm just saying, join the movement, my friend.
As corny as it sounds, one of the power of being a celebrity, which you are, over 1 million people like you on Facebook, you have hundreds of thousands on your Twitter at Trish Stratus calm because someone took Trish Stratus. They're smart, and you still were too cheap to negotiate to get it back, which is cool.
That story's untrue, but continue.
Okay, what happened there?
Want to hear a funny story? I actually have Trish Stratus. I actually have it, and I got it was when it was I was kind of like, I was off a bit on the social media stuff. Like when Facebook was huge, I was like, oh, I got MySpace. They're like, oh, you're behind. So when Facebook was huge, or when Twitter was huge, I was like, I just did Facebook. And so now it's like, okay, I got Trish Stratus. I understood I was supposed to secure that handle. And then I wasn't sure. Like, I was like, I don't want to tweet. Who cares? What am I going to tweet? People do that. those people that don't tweet, but then they do.
Yeah.
So eventually, and then my web guy got Trish Stratus and he's going to Trish tweets from the website. Say that 7 times.
Trish tweets from the website.
That was once.
Yeah,
okay.
that's 7 of
yeah,
them.
And I
once.
screwed up once.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, and it just ended up building followers and more followers, and so we had so many followers on there that Trish Stratus is just vacant and just sitting there. So I just continue with Trish Stratus.
Yeah, it's smart actually.
It just works.
Yeah, because it works because that's where people go to find you on the website too.
Fine.
I think you told me that story. My retention's terrible, and this is the second time you told it to me, and I should have remembered it. I'll never forget
Tommy
it.
didn't know that
I'll
story,
never.
though,
No, he
right?
might have. He would have been here. I don't know if you remember that story,
Do you
but you
remember
definitely
Tommy?
told. Yeah,
You
yeah.
remember that? Okay.
It's easy to say he remembers after you told it.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
he didn't nod with conviction. Definitely.
Not at all. But, it's neat. I was going to say the power of having a social media following is you know that they're loyal to you.
Yeah.
And when you do make a difference to these people and you get to see that feedback, it should be rewarding for you. And it must be great for you all the time.
Oh, for sure. And you see people, and I've seen before and after pictures, like, I'm like, guys, follow this recipe. And I think if I can, like, just sort of put a little guideline out there and people are following it, and I've seen the difference. It's incredible and it's cool, and it makes me feel like the work I'm doing is being appreciated. So it's cool.
Have you ever done a reality show?
I did Armed and Famous.
What was that?
Well, me and several other celebrities went to Muncie, Indiana, which is like a college town filled with crackheads. And we went and we.
I got to visit this place.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
I'll feel good
place.
about myself there for sure.
We trained to become police officers, and we trained alongside this police officer. We were paired with a veteran cop, and we didn't do the driving training; they did it. And then we went out and fought crime. Literally, I was packing a Glock 40 for like 3 months.
Wow,
Yeah.
like bad boy styles.
I have
cops.
a badge, so when I get pulled over, people are like, "Oh, you did that cop show," because cops are like, "Oh, that was cool when she did that show." Like,
Did you bust anybody?
Oh my God, tons.
Who
of
was the
people.
most dangerous person you busted?
I had a runner. I had a runner that took off. I had to chase him, and he was very drunk, and it was crazy. And there was, men had to jump in.
Did he fear for your life?
No, because I knew I had backup. That's
You
the
knew you
cool
had
thing about it.
backup.
They always got backup.
Yeah.
They got each other, and it's kind of.
Did you wear the bulletproof vest?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah? How's that,
we were-
comfortable?
Nope.
No,
Mm-mm.
no.
No, it's not. You feel like it's like how they stand with their. All of a sudden, I looked down. I was like, oh my God, that stance with like they're holding either the vest or they've got their hands hooked on.
Yeah, they look
and
tight.
You think they're like, oh, they're just standing like a cool cop, but it's
Yeah.
like you actually your hands have nowhere to go because you're like in. It's like when you're a kid and you have to wear a life jacket.
Uh-huh.
It's like that at all.
You can't
times.
move.
It's
You're
not
restricted.
comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
I think douchebags wear them.
yeah.
Yeah, they just have that look. Yeah, they actually
I
have a
looked
police
like a
vest.
douchebag for 3 months.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You can never look like
I
a
was a
douchebag,
pretty
Trish Stratus.
douchebag.
Yeah, the prettiest douchebag.
Prettiest
Really,
douchebag.
you really are so.
You really are a douchebag.
No, you're really so beautiful. Do you do like beauty tips in the stratosphere too? Yoga? No. You don't do any beauty. You don't just show yourself putting on makeup and doing something to your hair. It's
No.
it's so featherly, like
Thank
feather.
you.
Yeah. How do you
It's
do? What do you do to your?
coiffed.
Yeah. How do you do your hair? Who does it?
Someone called Michelle, and
Yeah.
she's at. Am I going to plug her right now? She's
Yeah,
at
plug her.
Hairways VIP in Markham.
Is that all? And that's all your hair?
It's yeah.
And
She just does it, and she makes the swirl and the coif, and that's it.
And women don't come up to you after a year of giving birth to Maximus and say, "How do you look?" Like F you, Trish Stratus. Like you look too good. F you.
Well, listen, I tell you, you know what? It was a lot of work. It's not like when I was here, like when I was pregnant, it was like I maintained it. I kept it all in check, and that was important. Like so I don't know how some women they're pregnant. It's like, oh, this is my time to enjoy now. It's like no, there's a human being who needs to be nourished. Why don't you take care of it? So that was my approach. So I took care of myself, took care of my baby, and then it was better. I didn't gain much weight while I was pregnant, just the baby weight, and it kind of melted off afterwards. Did Stratus, and this was going to tell you about earlier, and I don't want to feel like I'm just plugging the DVD, but I was going to tell you how versatile the yoga was because I used this to get ready for this kick-ass gridlock movie, right? But I also used the DVD during pregnancy to prepare for birth. So do you see what I mean by that dynamic?
So
there?
while you're pregnant, is there any stuff of you here pregnant in the DVD?
No.
Damn it, I have such a
That's
fetish for that.
also
Okay.
An Easter egg.
Yeah, that's okay. You'll get that. Yeah, exactly. That'll be. We'll do like a 10-year anniversary edition.
Right.
Yeah. On Max's 10th birthday, we'll give out when he was pregnant and doing the yoga moves.
Remember
Can you
that
do yoga
time?
when you're pregnant?
Of course. Oh,
Yeah.
I did it every day. Yeah,
You
day.
did?
Yeah, I did 100 squats every day and my yoga, and that's how everything stayed in check.
Extra weight, right? It really
Yeah,
gets your ass going.
honestly, that's
Yeah.
what happened. Like my butt was like, bam! It was awesome. Yeah.
How big was Maximus when he was birthed?
8 pounds 3 ounces.
Okay, so I'm going to strap an 8-pound something on my stomach and do
So
some
you
squats
can see
too.
what I'm going. What
Totally,
I went through. Yeah.
totally.
And then I continued. When he was born, I was holding him and I was squatting it out with him until he got to about 15 pounds. And I was like, yes, you're going down now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I like challenging myself.
You do. So that,
I
come
can
to
mix
think
it
of it,
up.
I probably only have to add about 4 pounds to get to the 15.
Oh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh.
Well, I've been living large, eating a lot of craft dinner.
Hey.
Yeah.
Good on you.
Yeah, it's good on me. Trish, this is fun. So have you been doing press since this morning? Has it been
Yesterday
going on? Yeah.
all day, and then today all day.
Wow.
And it's,
Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite to work with?
his name is Todd.
No, really. What TV? Where do you love to go? Who are some of your favorite people?
You know what? The thing is, I have this relationship with everyone for so long now. It's
Everyone likes you.
Well, I've been around Toronto media for a long time.
Do you hate anybody?
No.
Is there someone you're like, you don't really look forward to going on?
I'll say her name is. No.
You like everybody.
Starts with, yeah.
Yeah.
That Dina, though, on BT.
Oh, you
just
love her.
a witch.
She's
terrible.
so nice, isn't she?
She's the best.
She's the nicest. Yeah. She works on the breakfast television.
That whole breakfast television.
Yeah, with my boy Brad Smith.
Yeah.
Did you see Brad?
I did, yeah.
Brad, he's a good looking dude, eh?
He's going to start doing yoga. He actually, we talked about squats.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Brad's a liar, though.
Brad's
He's
gonna do
lying.
squats.
No, he
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
need to. He's genetically gifted.
Have you seen his ass?
Yeah, I've seen Brad's ass.
Oh, okay.
We hot tub together a lot. I'm not
Okay.
even lying.
So that guy squats.
Yeah, he can squat. He used to be a CFLer. He
right.
can sort of play sports.
Well,
Yeah.
even retired, athletes don't have great asses all the time.
Yeah, so it's what I always am amazed with
fade.
some athletes who they don't look like athletes whatsoever, but they're just rocks for some reason. They're just built differently. Are there a lot of athletes who need to do this because they're actually they don't have great dexterity, and maybe it helps with that, helps improve
Oh
that?
my God! All athletes should be. It should be every athlete.
Did that word
should,
impress you that I knew dexterity?
Yeah.
Like a
Do you
little
know
bit?
what it means though?
Yeah.
Does it have to do with the show Dexter? No.
Yeah, no, it has nothing to do with Dexter.
It's just testing
Yeah,
you.
it means that you can masturbate while you watch Stratosphere, right?
Of
Yeah.
course you know
okay.
it.
Multi-talented. I know.
You looked at him like, what am I doing right now? Oh,
I'm very dexterous. Is that the word?
I'm sure.
Thank
it
you.
is now.
It is a great
I like
word.
It works. Yeah, all athletes should do yoga, absolutely. And I think more and more athletes are doing yoga. But for wrestlers,
What about old people? Can they do yoga?
Of course,
Yeah.
everybody and anybody can do yoga.
Is it funny to watch old people do yoga though?
Yes, hilarious.
Yeah.
Hilarious. They fart. They can't bend well. They think they're reaching more than they can. It's hilarious.
It's
yeah.
it is nice.
But old people are funny to watch anyway.
I think it would be funnier to watch an old person just try and put the DVD in a DVD player than do the yoga
Just
after.
as funny.
Yeah, that would
Just
be-
as funny. Farting would happen. The reaching, thinking they're getting it, it's not going there. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Are there? I'm the most lowbrow, and I'm trying. It was funny. I was talking with my boss earlier. And he's like, I don't really get some of the stuff you take because they always put it down to like a grade 8 level, and I need to learn this
But
stuff.
I
I guess.
don't mind grade 8 once in a while.
No,
though.
it's fun, right? Because I just feel like in life, as long as you're respectful and not mean spirited,
If I
but
didn't find you
juvenile, who
fun,
cares?
Like I wouldn't come back. You're fun.
We're
I like
fun.
It.
We're
Yeah.
fun.
I like going to grade 8 once in a while.
But are there any farting noises in
there
this
any
video?
farts?
Yeah. Is there
no,
any
I'm
farting
actually,
noises?
no, honestly, I'm.
Did you have to edit them out?
Yeah, I did. I had it was like tons of time in the sound booth, and it just happens. Sometimes it slips out. So I had to work with the sound guy, and we took them out. I think there's an Easter egg in there, of course.
Another one.
Everyone has farted in yoga at least once.
Yeah, because Anna's a yoga instructor
Oh, I didn't
and
know that.
very zen and can do all the downward
I
dogs.
turn to you and I lose my mic there.
Yeah,
And I feel like I gave you back of my head all day.
Anna's great, and Anna's sort of got a lot of personal stuff going on in her life, but yoga really helps her focus.
Well, yoga is like the absolute remedy for my anxiety,
Yeah.
which I think, Todd, would be a great thing for you to, just for that reason alone, try
Yeah.
on, because it'll help you deal
Maybe
with
they
that.
should put a wine bottle named yoga.
And that might help.
Yeah, I'd definitely buy that at the LCBO.
You'll see when you start doing
Yeah.
it. You're going to see.
I'm afraid I'm going to hurt myself. That's the truth because of my bad back.
No.
I can't even tie my. I'll show you how I can bend
Okay,
down.
let's go
Okay,
downward
This is
dog.
the furthest I can bend. And I used to be very athletic and very flexible and all that stuff.
Okay.
And then I hurt my back when I was 35 years old. And I don't want to bitch. My wife told me the other night I complained too much. And I can't bend down further than here.
So bend your knees.
Yeah. I'm too scared. I don't even want to do it.
But bend your knees.
Yeah.
And then go down. Go down.
Like this? Now I look like I'm 90. Now I look like I'm 100 years old. That's
we gotta
embarrassing.
give you a personal lesson.
You know what? That's what we got to
Yeah.
do. We got to give you a personal lesson, let you be comfortable and familiar with the movements. You have good body awareness, right? It's all about body awareness.
Totally.
And once you're there, you're like, oh, and you can that's why people don't get injured when they have good body awareness because they're like, that's too much for me. I don't need to do that. And you don't need to do the exact
It's when you
thing.
protect yourself that you get
Or you
injured,
try
right?
to macho it up and like, I can do this. You don't have to be macho. It's your own practice. You can do it or not do it. It's like, it's your own extension of the pose.
Okay, but on a very serious level, and I don't want to throw in any Easter eggs here. I'm being serious. When you first hurt your back, Did you limit yourself? Was that the thing that scared you the most, was getting back to where you were? Because I think, and I'm being very serious, I think I got to a point where I was so afraid of hurting myself again and having those 3 months lying flat in a bed and barely being able to make it work and having people drive me while I put the seat back and on the passenger seat, that I just stopped doing it. Did you go, like Trish Stratus, did you go through this stuff too?
Oh, for sure. But that was when I was off and I was home and I was doing the rehab, the traditional physiotherapy. It was awful, right? It was like, and you see no resemblance of yourself anymore. You're just like, who is this person? This is not my body. But when I went back, I was so ready to, like, I knew I was a whole different body. Like I had trained it, and months over months, I was getting more agile, and I could I was doing things like I wasn't doing before wrestling, and I was like, I found new places that my body could go.
Your lucky husband.
Yes,
Yeah,
he was he was the benefactor of this. Yes, indeed. Great sex after I discovered yoga.
I just thought you meant you could help with the groceries. Jesus.
That yoga increases your sex drive as
yes.
well.
Yeah. Oh, well, then I'd never show up to work. Okay.
Like, I'm actually serious. When yoga is the answer to everything. It really, like, so many things. Like, I had that. Oh, you should try yoga. Oh, right.
Yeah, and I've had so many injuries as well myself, and doctors told me, like, stay off from running here in my shin or my foot. It was always go to yoga, and then to your ability, you just work through your injuries and they disappear. It's like magic.
It is.
And guys are doing it more, really? Like, for let's be honest, the Todd Shapiro Show listeners probably mostly dude.
Listen, I'm telling you that I've seen it. I have the yoga studio at Vaughan, right? Do you know have a second one, which you can come to now?
Downtown?
Yeah.
Are you in the Shangri-La?
The Ritz-Carlton.
I'm so sorry. You're in the Ritz-Carlton? Yeah.
Yes.
Great.
I'm going to take Todd. The whole team's going to go.
You guys should. And it's a 60-40 split now. I'm telling you, there used to be a 20-80 split. I'm going to do some math here.
Yeah.
The 80s, I mean, there really was like barely any men, and they'd be like, oh, my wife wants me to do this. But now, I mean, it's literally 60-40. There's so many men doing it, and they're either doing it for their own practice, or they're just using it to enhance the training they do, or to enhance their performance on the field or the ice or whatever they're doing.
I heard, and I think it's cool, and I heard a lot of hockey players are getting into it
Tons
now.
of hockey
A
players.
ton, like professionals, NHLers and stuff.
I had the Leafs in. There's a few of the Leafs that came down, and I was like, okay,
Kessel
guys.
can't be good at yoga.
Why can't he? Just because? No, he's.
I'm just joking.
No comment.
I know some of the guys, so I
you don't think he's a
chirp them
yoga
like
guy?
they would. It was just quick-witted thought that really had no. There's nothing
there was no
behind it.
backing on
There's
that.
no backing to it at all.
We were kind of like,
But
okay,
really, he
guys,
can't be good at it.
We're gonna have you do yoga today, and it was like not a shock. I thought it'd be like they're like, oh, I got to do yoga today, and it was like Matt Nichols was the trainer at the time, and he was great. He's like, oh yeah, they do yoga all the time. I make them do yoga. It's part of their training because it's important.
The key is come to class and place your mat directly behind a really hot girl.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be in heaven.
Or a really hot guy.
Well,
Because
for a
then
guy,
then you desire to have that ass again, or that
Right?
flexibility.
Hey, whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
If you want
I'm
to start a
parking-
man's ass, that's
I'm
fine.
parking it right behind Brad Smith.
Yeah.
Can we do a class together?
Brad Smith. You mean the guy with the great ass? Yeah, that's the one.
Great hair, great ass. It won't help my hair, but it might help my ass. Maybe that's how we should sell it.
New tagline. Can we change this,
We
guys?
can do it. Yeah, well, only 1 million copies. Yeah. Is there a goal? Do you guys have projected numbers for these things? Is that like, do you go into meetings and go, let's try and sell this many and get that
we were
many?
aiming for a bajillion.
A bajillion.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
And
you
you
know,
get into the States? Is it pretty popular in the States
It
as well?
has been released in the States as well.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So
Well,
Stratisfaction's being delivered North American wide.
cool.
North American
Well, that's where your fan base is amazing. You put it out on a Facebook page. You think what it would cost to do advertising to get directly to over 1 million people.
I know, it's cool.
And I think you're just a great. I said this to you last time, but you're a great inspiration for how you left a career where you're world famous, but you've kept this kind of world famous attitude about you because you continue getting and being direct with your fans and supporting them and helping everyone. And it's amazing to see you continue to flourish. And
thank you.
most importantly, be a great mom.
Thank you.
Yeah.
and be super hot.
Man,
while
you don't want to
do
show
it.
us how to. You don't want to show us how to pump, hey?
No.
Yeah,
I can. I
Yeah.
have no problem with it.
yeah. Can you
Which
just come
one
in and
were you doing
breastfeed
again?
the next interview? Yeah.
I totally
Yeah.
can. I actually did my first ET interview. They wanted the first, exclusive of new Max, exclusive pictures of Max, and I breastfed through the interview because I think breastfeeding is the most important thing in the world. But don't get me started on that because I will talk for like an hour on it, how great it is.
What about circumcision?
I think it's important as well.
Okay.
To the appearance of the penis.
Awesome. Your boy's a lucky man. Honestly, he'll in 18 years he'll be so thankful because it just looks better. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's nice that you
people
thought
have
that way.
preferences, you know?
Everyone has preferences. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
sure.
mind either.
Yeah.
Brad Smith might be uncut. I have a big crush.
But he's got a great ass.
I have a crush on him. I have a crush on Brad.
Clearly.
Yeah. Can you tell?
I do too,
Yeah,
a
he's my
little
boy.
bit now.
I know, right? He's got perfect hair. He's so youthful too. Yeah.
So youthful and
Yeah, a lot of energy.
vivacious.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Well, Trish, thank you. I guess you got to go. It was your last interview of the day. You went on even longer.
See, I saved the best for last.
Yeah, well, we still have to go on. So now we have, how does that work?
Now the rest of the show's going to suck.
We have the new Bachelor. Speaking of Bachelors, what Brad Smith was. Yeah, this guy Tim, he's coming on. We're getting his exclusive, and he's going to breastfeed on the show too. It's pretty cool.
And then take a yoga class.
Yeah. We're gonna just play your video for the rest of the episode. Maybe that's what we should do.
Yeah,
just get by it and hum. Okay, do people hum in yoga? I don't want to let her go. Do I have to let her go? Yeah. Okay, I gotta let you go.
What time is it?
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do a song and then
song? Is my song ready?
But will you come back? Like if I do this for a month?
Yes. Okay, that's the deal. I am not coming back here until you do my yoga for 4 days a week, 10 minutes a day to get a better ass.
Okay. The problem is now I need a DVD player.
Use your laptop.
Use your laptop.
Oh yeah, I could do it on.
Silly man.
I'm just gonna do it in like a subway.
Right.
With my laptop.
Yeah, that's his point. You can do it anywhere.
Yeah, and where do I get? Do you sell your own yoga pants?
Already worn or just,
no, those ones. Yeah,
on eBay. Yeah. Do you want to wear my yoga pants?
No,
while you do?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't wear them, but I'll just hang them for inspiration inside out.
That would work.
Yeah, okay.
I like what you did there.
I apologize.
Grade 8, here we are.
Trish, you are the best. You're
best.
so cool. I'm so proud to say that you are Canadian too. It's we speak to America as well, but you're just a role model for so many, and you just maintain yourself. You're such a classy lady. Let's just hear
timeless.
for
Thank
Trish
you.
Stratus at TrishStratus.com. Go, please pick up this Stratosphere Yoga. Trish Stratus giving you can target every tone of every muscle group in only 10 minutes a day for lazy procrastinators like most of us are, and she'll really help you out with your yoga and strength training workout.
Or do the whole thing for 50 minutes. Just be clear, it's not just a 10-minute quickie
Okay.
workout. Yeah.
No, I'm glad you said that.
Like
That's your version, Todd.
Yeah. There's like the 10-minute. There's the Todd version, and then there's the
Anna's. By the way, where do you practice, or what do you practice? Sorry, just a girl second for a moment.
Have it.
I've been trained in power yoga.
Okay.
So I teach the power flow at Extreme Couture, which is a gym in the West End. I have almost 2 classes daily now.
Oh, good.
And if you ever need a teacher, holla.
You should hire Anna, actually. Yeah, she looks a little weathered today, but normally, I mean, like the most beautiful woman other than Trish I know.
She does yoga?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. You're gorgeous, honey.
And I sing in Shavasana, which is the final resting pose. Yeah.
Maybe I don't want your song. No.
You should. Anna's singing voice is, I mean, she's been doing it
I
for
could
6
already
months
tell
here.
that little earlier thing. Like, you guys like sing. I'm like, no. She's like going to karaoke with that person that really can sing. I'm like, I don't want to though. She sounds really good. Yeah,
you're so sweet. Well, if you ever need a sub, let me know.
Stratosphere. You should learn Stratosphere Yoga, and you should teach it and help me spread the word.
Wow.
Oh my God, I could be your ambassador.
Yeah,
this would be great.
I like it. Okay, high five.
Oh
We did a yoga high five.
Yeah, you guys are allowed to like kiss or
yoga
something.
mentor.
You're my new bestie.
Bestie, yeah, because I'm 30.
Lita's gonna kick your ass. Lita is gonna kick you. Lita is gonna
She's my
crush
wrestling
you.
bestie, and this is my yogi bestie.
Oh my God, she's my yoga mentor.
Yes,
And we're besties.
You know, how does Anna find a way to sleep with every guest? Trish Stratus, honestly, thank you for your presence here. Thank you for coming back. I look forward to seeing you for a month.
Wait,
I'm going to take you up on this challenge.
A song?
They're doing it now.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Thank you to Chris.
And then
Nice to see you again. And I didn't get your name. Kristen, thank you. Chris and Kristen, your
Amber
PR
Light,
team.
They kick ass. Yeah,
fantastic.
they booked this tour.
Okay.
So good. We'll see you in a month with a great ass.
I love you, doll.
And we're not talking about Brad Smith.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get the best ass possible.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Brad Smith.
I might just buy it in a month. Okay, it might be easier. Thank you, Trish.
Thank you.
Let's hear it, Roddy.
I apologize in advance. To Trish's
excited.
husband, too.
Oh, I'm excited.
I wrote this in an Irish accent for some reason. I don't know. I feel like I have to sing it with an Irish accent. I wish I was an astronaut. I'd do it without fear. If I could get in my rocket ship and blast off into the stratosphere. I wish I was a cow, yes, a lucky cow, 'cause here's what I'd do. I'd give Trish private lessons on how to properly tend moo. And I will buy your DVD online with my credit card. And I am sure, yes, very sure, it will make all my muscles hard.
That was awesome.
Roddy Comer, he
That
is a
was
genius.
incredible. Yeah, you're my musical bestie.
Thanks, Trish.
Thanks.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you too.
See you in a month. Yeah.
Yay! Yay!
Say hi to the whole crew.
I will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Does Maximus doing high fives yet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bring them. Why don't
All
I
right.
bring them?
Bring him in.
Can I?
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure. We're totally going to do the breastfeeding show next show.
Let's do it.
Yeah. You'll teach me how to breastfeed. My plan is to have children.
Yeah, it's important for you to know.
Exactly.
Well, it's important for you to know the importance of it.
Does it
actually.
hurt?
No.
No. Okay.
No, it's so incredible.
The nutrients
breastfeeding.
you must give them is like
Incredible.
super genes.
Yeah.
Kid's going to kick ass in 20 years for sure.
I
Would you let him get into wrestling? You got to go.
Well,
come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come
I'm about
back.
to go. See, you just make me want to stay too. too.
I know.
He does. I got to send you a video. He was doing pull-ups one day. You got to see it on my Facebook. It's
Super
the craziest
baby.
thing. I don't know who does that. Why does a baby do that?
His name's Maximus.
Look who his mom is.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, babes. I'll bring him.
So cool.
We'll breastfeed. We'll have Max here. It'll be family day at the Todd Shapiro show.
You want to do family? Yeah, no swearing that day.
Okay.
Does he ever hear swearing, you think? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, there's so much I want to ask you. Like, is that tough to bite your tongue around your child? Like,
it is.
Yeah.
But right now you don't have to as much because they don't really hear anything, right?
They don't remember.
They don't remember. But later on, I know it's going to be tough. Me and both my husband and I, it's going to be tough.
But you lived in locker rooms your whole life. I mean, like
we
you,
swear.
yeah.
We do.
Like you were a dude. Like,
I'm a dude.
you know what I mean? Like you're in the wrestling culture.
You
know, like the coolest.
Jack Osborne. I did by the way, that Armed and Famous show. I did it with Jack Osborne.
Okay.
And the best thing he said, he totally nailed it when he goes. The interview was like, so what's it like working with Trish Stratus? He goes, she's the toughest dude I know.
And I love that you I mean, there's just no, you don't.
I take ownership of
exactly.
that. Yeah.
You got to run, but I love it. Yeah, it's not, you're not emotional. You don't coddle too easy. You're a strong, dynamic personality. Man,
dude.
you're just like, dude, what's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
Yeah,
Nice to
hey,
meet you.
dude. Yeah. Max was
Except
like,
I don't have a penis. I have luxurious hair.
say that 7 times fast.
I don't have a penis and I have luxurious hair. I don't have a penis. I have luxurious hair. I don't have a penis. I have luxurious hair. I have a penis. I don't have luxurious hair. I have a penis. No. Wait a second. I have a penis and I don't have luxurious hair. What just happened?
I don't know, but I
Todd
think we all have
Shapiro.
boners and no hair. Okay. Thank you so much for your
And
time.
on that note, goodbye.
Goodbye. Stratosphere, yoga, DVDs, Blu-rays. Go get it online at trishstratus.com. And it's just really going to make you, it's going to make you a better,
Stratified.
it's going to make you a better person.
And a better
That's what
person.
it'll do. Yeah. Okay. See you guys. Thanks for all your time.